White, you know what I'm saying?
Didn't you see how Ben White had Harry Class A in his pocket? I just wanted you to know that, Tottenham fans. Talk to me, Spuds.
Okay, here's another superhero for you. You ready?
Yeah, go on.
John Barnes. Come on, bro, man. You have to rate the brother, man.
Listen.
You have to. No,
I'm honest.
Inverse, man. Inverse now.
When it comes to, don't get me wrong, you know, when John Barnes at his height, there was no black footballer better than John Barnes. When John Barnes was going on with things, when he first went Liverpool, there was no footballer going on black that I can remember.
Even white
was going on like John Barnes was frightening, bro. I've never seen a geezer built like that who could move so quick. Quickness of feet, skill and everything, he could do it. John Barnes could do everything, fam. He could do everything. The only thing I didn't rate, I think he should have left Liverpool and went to Italy, tried himself in the best league in the world.
Sure. Affinity Extra, be extra.
The views and opinions expressed in this podcast may not be aligned to those of Affinity Extra.
Yeah, guys, I've had to just go with the drum bass track today because you know what, guys, on the Van Moorinho Show, we got so many things to talk about tonight. But today, this is Roger. I said call myself Roger Van Moorinho. That is my AKA name anyway, so that I gave myself anyway. So yeah, alongside Anthony Young, and yes, we do celebrate gospel music of Black Origin, but here to celebrate black sports people. I'm trying to get a great phrase for that, man, but I'm still working on it. Still working it. But guys, we got so much things to touch base on. We got so many cool interviews coming up due to thanks to our boy PC Stu Ward. He's sending one down. No, let's go.
Big up Stu. Big up.
Does it sound bad if I say he sent one down?
No, it sounds great. Sounds great. I hope there's more of him. Sounds great. When he says that, well, what we're talking about is racism in football, and a player from West Brom, what's his name?
Romain Sawyers.
Yeah, was racially abused. Yeah. By a fan, and the fan has been brought to justice, and that fan has been brought to court, and he's been given 8 weeks. Is it
8 weeks, man?
8 weeks prison sentence,
guaranteed 4 weeks.
You know, and people might think, 8 weeks, nothing, but you know what? It's a start. It's a start, fam. Because remember, Ian Wright took someone to court, and the judge let him off, let the perpetrator off for racially abusing Ian Wright. So we have to give God thanks for the small mercies, man. And 8 weeks, that's 4 to 6 weeks for this white Caucasian dude to be in jail. He's going to be around a lot of black geezers, and we're going to see if he's got that same smoke, if he's got that same chest that he can talk from his chest that he was saying to Romain Sawyers in the prison house. We know, everybody here knows it's not going to happen. He's going to be a church mouse and very quiet. I didn't mean it. I'm not a racist. I've been out with black girls or whatever. You're going to hear all that talk. So, Roger, as you says, glad, yes, we've sent one of them down, and let's keep working. The English FA, I hope you're watching. Take some, look on what's happening and, step up to the plate, fam.
Anthony, do you think that, still, bro, having a dedicated hate crime in football, not expert, but dedicated person for that in the Midlands has helped this case over the line? If there was one in London, maybe they would have had even more pressure. Do you think that dedicatedness has actually made a difference in this case?
I think
not being biased towards Stu.
I think it'd be a good idea to have one in every major Manchester city. London, Liverpool,
Leicester, everywhere, every cosmopolitan city.
Every cosmopolitan city where there's a football club. We need one of these. So we need some form of police presence looking into this hate crimes, because it is a hate crime. It's a hate crime, because if me and Roger went out the road tomorrow and started to slag off LGBT people, we would be arrested. We would be arrested because of our homophobic views or whatever. So, as I said before, on this group and many other groups, all we're asking for is that same level of treatment. If we are racially abused because of the colour of our skin, we want something done about it. Yeah. Just like the homosexual can have somebody arrested if they are abusing them because of their sexual preference. So we want the same justice. That's all we're asking for. We're not asking for no extra favours. We're not asking for no extra food from the table. We're just asking, treat us with the same manners and respect that you treat the LGBT community.
Yeah. Straight.
Simple as. It's
Nothing,
as simple as that.
nothing
more, nothing less. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, gay pride. Why can't we have a black pride thing then? Where we go around and we just big up black people for the month, like gay pride. Why can't we have one of those?
Yeah, man. I think that's what they're trying to do now.
Black History Month.
Yeah, which we're in now.
You know, but it's just Black History Month. LGBT is LGBT. It's not LGBT month. It's yearly. So why are we just giving 1 month out of 12?
Yeah.
So for the 11 months, we're just black this, nigga that, da. What? But for 1 month, we're black this. No, this is what I'm saying. We want the same manners and respect the LGBT get. You understand? This is me. This is my personal views now. No. I'm saying, you know, them Premiership weekends when we have that black armband what says Black Lives Matter or No to Racism, because they have it for the football, for the LGBT. They have that LGBT weekend when all the Premiership captains wear the LGBT colours armband.
But they can wear the Pan-African colours, man. Be aggressive.
But that's what I'm saying. We need to have, we want the same. Nice version. We want the same things, man. We want the same things. Yeah. We want gay pride. We want black pride. We want one of those floats once a year. We go down wherever, and it's just all about Carnival. Blackness. It's all about bigging up black history, black footballers, black pop stars, black actors, actresses, whatever we're bigging up. We're just bigging up black people, blackness. Just like the homosexuals are doing with the LGBT thing.
It's simple. All we want is equality, people. Equality right there still, yeah. But anyway, this show is going to be a rampart, so I'm going to be sliding through this stuff. But we will be, God's willing, be interviewing Stu Ward, the police officer, which is help push this case with women.
Caught the perpetrator and brought him to justice. Stu. And big up my bridging, Stu.
And you know what? I know I know one of the guys who actually personally know one of the guys who were one of the witnesses as well, you know, bro.
Okay.
And he wasn't a black guy either, who outed out this thing and turned around. And this is what I'm saying to people. It's not just black people are appalled with the behavior. It's white people. I spoke to the person who actually had to witness, a white guy who had to witness against another white guy and said, no, this is what he did. Yeah,
but this is what we're saying.
And white people allying black people is great. But the scary thing is, I'm not seeing that enough I'm not seeing it in the church at all. But anyway, but
that's what needs to be happening. So what we're saying is, like Harry Kane, if you hear them boos and Raheem's not doing anything, you're supposed to have a responsibility as a white dude saying, well, hold on a minute. My black counterpart, my black colleague shouldn't have to listen to that. I'm as a white man, I'm disgusted, so I'm going to report it. Yeah. But if you notice, it's all left on the black players' shoulders. Should the black players walk off?
Are you
should
okay?
The black players
they go to the black players, right? We got Sterling. Do you want us to walk off?
Yeah.
Can we? Tell you what.
Well, why don't you make that decision, Harry?
You push it on him and says, you know, if we come off, we might lose the points. You know, it's not. It's, you know, the one them talks there. They say, oh, asked him, and I said to him, yo, we're gonna lose the points, but it's up to you if we're gonna lose the points. You know what I'm saying? Talk there.
Great, Gareth Southgate, Harry Kane. It's up to you. You're the manager and you're the captain.
It's a get off the pitch, man.
If you're appalled by the discrimination that your fellow black colleagues are taking, you're supposed to tell your team to come off. It's not supposed to go and ask the black player if he's offended.
Yeah, man. The players that have been carried you all the way to the freaking final, man.
Listen, if I was a manager of a football team or a captain, and we've gone to Jamaica, and the one token white player in my team's getting pelters from the crowd, I'm taking him off. I'm walking off the pitch as a black man because I'm appalled that my fellow black people are treating this white geezer that way. So I'm taking him off. Yeah, man. I'm not going to ask him, oh, are you okay? Or is it affecting you? No, I'm appalled as a black man that my fellow black people are disrespecting this geezer because of the colour of his skin. So I'm going to take him off. Mm-hmm. I'm making that decision. Mm-hmm. And that's what we're saying, Harry. Make the decision, Harry. Make the decision, Gareth. Stop putting it on Sancho's head or Sacco's head or Rashford's head. Make the decision. As my brethren just says, a white man had to go and testify against his fellow Caucasian because he was appalled at what the Caucasian was doing to black people. You understand?
Yeah, man.
So know that. So it doesn't matter who you are or what walk of life or where you are in life, if you're a celebrity or not. If you're appalled, you're appalled. Report it. Simple as.
Yeah. Yeah. No, 100%, guys, 100%. Now, on that point, guys, obviously we're gonna get Stu in and we're gonna break that down even more. So we don't want to dwell too much on this case because he's gonna break it down to us, the journey of it, how it was, and whatever. So we're gonna try and get him in the place, get him in the studio, hopefully, and we can just not so much drilling, but we'll get that thing up. And I think it'll be great. It'll be a great conversation because I think it's just been fantastic to see that we have somebody who wants to talk to black people on the level that we could actually relate to. You know what I mean? And when he spoke to us, we were like, he seems like a cool dude, you know.
To tell you the truth, we have to be honest here, because let's be real.
Yeah.
You know, black people and police don't go hand in hand. Let's be honest. You know what I mean? We've all been raised off the same things, black people.
Babylon.
Come on, we know. You know, we don't really talk to police. House gets breaking into, you ain't phoning police. You ain't doing nothing, you just do it by yourself.
Yeah, man.
So, for this police officer to put himself out there, coming to like, us, ourselves,
yeah.
you know, black people who, you know, are gonna have a chip on their shoulder regarding the police, because we have. Let's be real. Let's just talk the thing. You know. We was raised not to talk to police. It's as simple as, you know what I mean. So, but it's glad to see that we've got a police officer with colour who's representing what he's representing. You know what I mean, and we have to big him up. So, you know, as a police officer, a black man who's a police officer, big up yourself, Stu.
Yeah, man.
And as I said to you before, if I can help you in any way, shape or form within this with what you're doing regarding the discrimination, you only have to give me a call. I'm there, bro.
Yeah,
Standard.
Man. Yeah, man. All day, every day, guys. So in terms of that, but on this note, as we're on this vibe, I watched the game last night when this is the recording. We do it on a Friday, and we had the UEFA games were on, and I sat down there and I was looking at this. Is this deja vu with Rangers? You know what I mean? It felt like a deja vu vibe still to it, and I heard boo every time Kamara had the ball. And then somehow Kamara got sent off as well for the softest thing ever. I think the referee was like, yo, I don't want to get his fans into trouble. And you know what's scary, Yoms, is that they brought in kids into the stadium, 10,000 children, who ended up booing that same player, and they never even played against their enemy team, and where the guy got 10-match ban. You know what I'm saying? And when he go and play another team in the same city, and then when they're booing him, and then when they said to Gerard, how do you feel about the booing? Oh, I never heard it, but I'll have a talk with the guys afterwards. Like, Gerard, I don't care what you say afterwards. Can you stop blagging it? When players get booed, I can hear a cuss bad word from a distance anyway. So, but when you've got over 10,000 people, 30,000 people, whatever you got people in the place booing a particular player, you can hear it. Don't Wenger the situation. You know what I'm saying? You know what Wenger used to do, innit? You know what I mean?
Can't see.
You can't see. I couldn't see Perez's dive. I got the penalty. You know what I'm saying? Start doing a Wenger when it comes to racism. And don't be wrong, I know he doesn't condone it, but they seem to give themselves the space to not get themselves in trouble. They need to get lawyered up before they say something. You know what I mean? He said, yo, lawyer, can I say this? Oh, yes, you can say it now. Okay, yeah, there was booing. You know what I mean? But bro, like, you heard it. Everybody heard it. You know what I'm saying? If somebody says, is there any racial things about it? Yeah, you know, it's kind of obvious. But the problem is, if I close that stadium, what are you going to do about the booing England fans that booed the knee the whole tournament, bro?
This is what we're saying, bro. This is what we're saying.
It's getting close to home, you know.
It goes back to that typical hypocrisy of the English, and the English are always the first to point fingers at others, but they never see their own faults. You know, they'll always talk about us as black people. We got chips on our shoulders. We this, that, and the other. But you never stop and think. Look what white people have been doing to black people for hundreds of thousands of years.
Yeah.
But you'll turn around and say it's us black people who have a chip on our shoulder.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, so it's just a mad thing, really. So, again, for me, England need to sort out their things first. You know, as we're men of God here, Rog, as the Bible says, take the beam out of your own eye first, and this is what England need to do. Stop looking at everybody else's shortcomings, Hungarians and whoever fans, and look at your own. Look at your own, because you same English fans racially abused Raheem Sterling when he had his Manchester City top on at Stamford Bridge. Let's not forget it.
Yeah, man.
Let's not forget it. So it's not just Hungarian fans. English fans do it. English fans are racist to black players when they're playing for their clubs. Facts. You'll support Raheem Sterling this weekend because he's playing for Man City. You won't support him this weekend, but next week when he's playing for England, go on, Raheem. But last week he was calling him a black so-and-so when he was playing for Man City. But when he's got the 3 lions on, he's not a black so-and-so. It doesn't matter now. Come on. And that's the mentality of the English.
Yeah, man. That's real talk, bro.
That's the mentality of the English.
Yeah,
and we just have to be honest. No, it's not good enough. No, it's not good enough, and we ain't having it.
Nah.
We ain't having it. So you have to fix up. So it's not just about pointing at the Hungarians. The English FA have to look at themselves. Like my colleague just says, I'm still waiting for the ban for the Euro finals. I'm still waiting to see what England fans get for that, for how there was racially abusing players, how they took upon civilians on the road after the game, attacking civilian people. Civilians were attacked. And what's been done about it? What's been done for English fans? Nothing. But you're quick to be pointing out on Sky Sports, Hungarian fans find blah, blah, blah. What about the English? Let's talk about the English.
Mate, they're trying to negotiate a better deal. That's what they're trying to do with FIFA right now still. Anyway, yeah. But guys, anyway, that's Kamara. Listen, let's see what happens, mate. That'll be like in about 4 months' time, we'll now hear a decision about that thing. But if there's going to be a decision, I think they're going to blow it off anyway. So,
Sparta Prague. Haven't they been done for some? Wasn't they done? Who got done last year for them?
It was another Prague.
It was another Prague.
Yeah. So because you guys went and bust them up in it.
Yeah. All the black geezers scored as well. Made it sweet,
bro. And them brothers are like this. Yo, let me out the traps, man. You see, that Lacazette was like this. I want some piece of bacon tonight. You know what I'm saying? Man. You want to yam some bacon anyway, so yeah. But right, guys. Okay, Black History Month is here still, yeah. Now the BBC, who we know are politically correct, has done a piece about black sporting heroes. So I'm gonna run it past with Anthony and see how he feels about these sporting heroes, yeah. And if they're his heroes as well, yeah. First hero to put down there was Ian Wright.
Standard, the original. Ian Wright, bro, I can give you a story. All right. Ian Wright was going on with things in the late 80s. When he went to Arsenal, early 90s.
Okay.
I've been watching Ian Wright from when he was at Palace, yeah?
Yeah.
So, late 80s, early 90s and that. Bro, we used to call Ian Wright Shabba. Shabba because he was like, remember Shabba Ranks was running dance, so Ian Wright was running football for me, for man anyway, for black people.
Man was bogling as well, you know.
Man was bogling when he scored and that, you understand? How many Man U fans, Liverpool fans, have you got any players you can relate to like that? None of you have. I know Man U fans, Liverpool fans, all different fans loved Ian Wright. Loved Ian Wright because Wright was the closest ghetto for them. You understand? And that's why I love Wright. I mean, my love for Ian Wright's changed a lot since then. You know, since Wright's left, I won't lie.
But you know what changed for me is when Owen scored for England and I saw him and Pauline, so him and John Barnes dancing in France World Cup when they danced up and down for England, like say, it was like, oh my blood.
When it changed for me is when Ian Wright was doing the football, I can't remember what World Cup it was, a football punditry thing, and Peter Schmeichel was live. And if you remember the beef with Schmeichel, Wrighty came out and said that Schmeichel racially abused him when he was playing for Arsenal, and Schmeichel was at Man U. So when I seen Wrighty then hog him up and go on like it was nothing, it was like, nah, bruv. Nah. You've let the side down there, fam. And I don't get me wrong, bruv, we're children of God and we talk about forgiveness, you know what I mean? But at them days there, bruv, I wasn't hearing that. I wasn't feeling that forgiveness there. I wasn't having it.
Because he's ready to go for Schmeichel, you know.
Yeah, but he went in for the 2-footed challenge. He went in with the 2-foot tackle and that. Everything was lined up, so for me to
Schmeichel's big, you know, but
for me to see him hug up now, I mean, punditry and that, bruv, man's racially abused me and punditry. I ain't chatting to him simple as.
It's like Shearer and Hullet, innit?
Yeah, you know that's not going to happen. Hullet's not going to be on no bridging thing. No bridging thing for Hullet.
I was watching BBC. And they had Shearer and Hullet, yeah? And I think Hullet dropped a line, like say, you know, like what happened between them two. He dropped it in there. They all looked at him like everyone knew that, yo.
Man's bossing. Man's ready to throw down and that.
Bro, and Hullet's a big guy as well, innit? You know what I'm saying?
Of course, a big Rasta man he was at the time. So yeah, but going back, Ian Wright was definitely.
So you cool with that?
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Simone Biles, the gymnast girl,
the American woman.
Yeah.
Nah, because because you only knew about her from one day. Before this Olympics here, did you know about this woman? No, they didn't, bro. Nah, not having that.
So you're not having her as an inspiration? Black history?
No, because we didn't. Bro, if you're going to use any form of athletes for black inspiration, it has to be the Jamaican sisters. Come on.
All right. Okay.
Come on, fam.
If he's a bit of a rejection there, still
I ain't having that one because is that the one with the mental health issues and shit?
Yeah.
Nah, I ain't having it.
Yeah, okay, cool. That's a black. She's cool.
She's cool. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying she's cool, but what I'm saying is, until this Olympics did anybody know about her? No, they didn't.
Yeah. Well, I knew about her, but you know what I mean. Yeah.
But we knew about Shelly Ann and all them. We knew about all the Jamaican runners.
Yeah.
Now, if you're talking about inspirations, let's talk about Jamaican runners, bro. We're coming from a third world country.
Merlin
Atty and all them legends. You understand?
Yo,
we're coming from a third world. They class us as a third world country, fam. And look at how many dons. Look how many dons we've got running. You understand? So
that's cool. Right now, this is more your sports anyway. Still, this brother here, still, I can't even pronounce that, man. You know who this is?
Who's he?
I don't know. Martis Dykeman. Never heard of this dude, man. So,
what is he? What's he famous for?
The first black cowboy to compete at national finals rodeo in 1964. This is American thing, man.
You see, bro, who cares about blinking cowboys, though? Seriously,
bro. This is the problem with the BBC, bro. They always Americanize heroes for us. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, we don't mind. There are American heroes. If you're gonna do American hero, give me some Ed Moses. You know what I mean? All them guys. But anyway, so let's not go there. Viv Richards.
Standard.
Yeah, man. So, you know what I mean?
Standard.
Yeah, so,
probably the greatest batsman to walk this earth.
But I remember
he's up there anyway.
Bro, I remember watching him as a youth, man. And anyhow I spin a ball at him, bro, the man will walk up halfway down the pitch, half up the pitch and lick the thing up. And I used to watch West Indies as a youth, and it's like Greenwich and Haynes would just get to 100, again one of them get out because they're bored. Yeah, Richards will get in there, get to 200, and then get bored and get knocked out. And that's how they used to flex, man. Mad thing. Okay, here's another superhero for you. You ready?
Yeah, go on.
John Barnes. Come on, bro, man. You have to rate the brother, man.
Listen.
You have to. No,
I'm honest.
Inverse, man. Inverse now.
When it comes to, don't get me wrong. You know, when John Barnes at his height, there was no black footballer better than John Barnes. When John Barnes was going on with things, when he first went Liverpool, there was no footballer going on black that I can remember.
Even white
was going on like John Barnes was frightening, bro. I've never seen a geezer built like that who could move so quick. Quickness of feet, skill and everything, he could do it. John Barnes could do everything, fam. He could do everything. The only thing I didn't rate, I think he should have left Liverpool and went to Italy, tried himself in the best league in the world. That's the only thing I regret about John Barnes.
It was just got assimilated too easy, but for me, you know what I mean? When he did that foolishness with the rap and all that business in Barry. So listen, man, just know you can't rap, man. Just let it go, bro. Why you rap and let it's almost like
again, it's just using that stereotype of black, so we get the black geezer to rap.
You know what I mean? It's like you can't rap, bro. Like it's just embarrassing, bro.
From his sporting ability, I have to give John Barnes. I'll take it. I'll accept it from his sporting ability because
he's smashing right now on Injustice.
He was proper, and to be fair,
he's coming hard.
I've heard him go on.
He's doing more than him right now. He's smashing that on you right.
To be fair, he's very educated. He talks very. He's very up there.
He's intelligent and he comes across with great arguments.
He does.
He's.
So I'd love to be able to. I would love to interview John Barnes, to be honest.
Yeah, man. Get him in here. But listen, here's another one. Mark Lewis Francis.
That's that runner, innit?
Yeah, man. He's a bit younger than me, you know.
I wouldn't have put him in there. I would have put Linford Christie in before Mark Lewis Francis, bro.
Yeah, somebody said he was,
or even the Dwayne Chambers, and that.
Yeah, somebody said that he was his inspiration. You know what I mean? So I'm like, something to BBC, man. Come on, put some. Filtrate this, man. Who edited this? You know, don't get me wrong. Mark Lewis Francis, I know his cousin. You know what I mean? And I know his cousin. I remember him in football.
I remember he's an athlete and that. I remember when he burst in. But as I said, if you're gonna use athletics, Linford would have been the one.
Yeah, man. And you know what? He's always used David Redman, innit? The guy who failed, innit? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, guys, just keep putting it in our face, man. Anyway, still, yeah. Sean White Phillips. I feel like Ian White has worked this out, you know, bro.
Do you know what I'm just gonna say? I'm gonna say. Why is the BBC using all these geezers, yeah, who are married to Caucasian women. Sorry, I've gone there. Why? Why didn't you use Andrew Cole? Andrew Cole has won 6 premierships, won Champions League, but you're using Sean Wright Phillips before Andrew Cole. Move up with your things, man. Move up, I ain't having it. You see, this is what I'm talking about, man. You're using your tokens. You're just using your token geezers to promote your tokenism. Use real Negroes, bro. Andrew Cole.
I'm sure if we came with inspiration, we might have to do that for later on in the Black
As a matter of fact, we should do our own.
We do our own thing. Because this
is a joke.
This is a mug thing, man.
Sean Wright Phillips.
But
really?
Here's a good one. Venus and Serena Williams.
Definitely. 100.
So underrated.
100%. I will stand by that because.
And they're American, and we cool with it.
You know what? They're American, and they came and they saw and they conquered. They took over the sport that they didn't think black people would be interested in, and we run it.
Yeah, man.
We came and took over.
Yeah, man.
You understand?
Okay, cool.
The 2 black sisters went in and took over from Compton. Come from drug-riddled places. Nobody thought that could get there, but look at them. You understand?
You
understand? Faith. Faith without works is dead. So big up Mr. Williams, big up Serena, and big up Venus.
All right. Listen, guys, here's one. Oh, here we go again. Thierry Henry.
The king! The king! The king! Bro, Vavavoom, that's all I gotta say.
Vavavoom, yeah.
Vavavoom, bro, that's all I gotta say, bro. Again, they've used a great sportsman, ambassador for sportsmen, great. But again, no disrespect. Married to it.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
And what I'm saying to you is, bro, we've got many of them out there who are
black and proud,
bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hasselbank and all the men, so you know what I'm saying?
Bro,
you know
come on, bro. We don't have to just always use the geezers who are married to non-black women. Use the people who are married to black women.
Now, here's one that's sentimental a bit still, yeah. But I get it. Kobe Bryant. Like, if I was gonna look to basketball, I would say Jordan.
All day long, bro. If you're gonna go, I wouldn't have put Kobe Bryant. It's MJ, man.
Or LeBron.
I think Kobe's just that emotional because don't get me wrong, Kobe Bryant done.
But the thing is, Michael Jordan brought us to basketball. It made basketball.
Yeah, it's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Man weren't watching basketball before MJ. Let's be real. Man weren't watching basketball. I heard about all these Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's. I heard about them, but I wasn't really watching. I think I caught the tail of Magic Johnson's career.
Yeah.
Him and Larry Bird, and then Jordan came. Cool. Jordan was the new fish on the block.
Remember that game that was Larry Bird versus Magic Johnson? They had a game versus back in the day still, yeah. And then Jordan has come along, a revolution, and he played with almost like the freedom of the time when black people could express themselves was a globetrotters, yeah. You know what I'm saying? No, he came with that. Okay, I can apply globetrotter skill into
the everyday game,
and that was a problem that we saw from us over here. We couldn't bring our skill into the English football game because they wouldn't allow. Let's say that stop doing them skills, stop expressing yourself.
It's about being physical, going hard in the tackle. It's not about skills.
And Michael Jordan represents the liberation, and I think LeBron James is almost an evolution of MJ. That actually brings MJ was totally driven, focused on his craft and stuff everybody else. But LeBron comes with a team vibe. You know what I'm saying? We'll say, I will bring up players lesser than me. I've watched I don't know much about basketball, but when I watched LeBron James in one final, Golden State versus
Cavaliers. Cavaliers. When was it the Cavs or Miami Heat?
After Miami. Where was he before?
He's won the ring at the Cavs.
Yeah,
and he's won the ring at Heat.
No, when he didn't. When Golden State beat them, who was
Cavs.
it? Was it Cavs?
Cavs.
Yeah. When he was there, and bro, literally, he is like a man.
4 finals with the Cavs.
Cavs won, and he was like an adult amongst youths. You know what I mean? Even all them wicked players for Golden State, he looked like he was playing against 5 man, and he was the only baller on the one side. It was like he was playing with under 13s, and he had that team vibe. And what I love about him, he never let a Scottie Pippen happen on him. So he would say, brother, what are you on that contract for? I will negotiate for you and make sure that you get a better contract. You see that? That's love, bro.
Yeah, real.
That is love. You know what I'm saying? And you don't. For Michael Jordan only to care about Scottie Pippen on the pitch and Rodman, And they say, you know, when they go home, it's about winning the game. I get it. We love it. You know what I mean? Man's got Jordan's got, imagine PSG has got Jordan top. You know what I mean? Say amen to Jordan, bro. He's making paper right back now. But I like LeBron's ethos.
PSG shorts are exactly the same as Chicago Bulls shorts.
Yeah, cool. Yo, make sure you
exactly the same. Same shorts.
But here's another one, guys. I think we're gonna get same response with this. Get ready for your next hero, and I think this might offend Anthony. Yeah, so you ready, bro? Anthony Joshua. Look, they got the punch.
Anthony Joshua.
He's a hero.
He's not no hero for me, bro. He's not no hero for me. I'll tell you, he's a hero for me. Razor Ruddock, the Jamaican. That's a hero for me, bro. You understand? Razor Ruddock.
Listen, man, we could put Mike Tyson, bro.
Lennox Lewis.
Muhammad Ali.
Lennox Lewis, Muhammad Ali, Tyson, Joe Fraser. I could name a few, but Anthony Joshua.
What about Frank Bruno?
Do you know what? Frank Bruno.
Would you have over AJ?
Frank Bruno over AJ as a
hero,
as a black hero. That's pushing it, that is, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, but on the real though.
We had to get brought down to the ground for
Frank Bruno was real though.
But the thing is, he was a puppet, bro.
Because I remember him fighting. He goes, "I'm no Uncle Tom. I'm no Uncle." He was really hurt when Lennox Lewis called him Uncle Tom. He was hurt, bro.
Was it true though?
Called him Uncle Tom, innit? Let's be real, okay.
From our optics, it was real.
Everybody just looks on Frank. Frank was just a black geezer married to a white woman, and he was proper. He was like a white. Exactly. So us as youths, inner city youths, couldn't really relate to Frank on that level.
Yeah.
Because man ain't coming home saying, all right, mum, any HP sauce, mum. You know, we wasn't coming down.
Brown sauce, bro.
We relate to who we relate. That's why a lot of us could relate to Ian Wright, because he was the local. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Whereas Frank Bruno, me personally, he wasn't a role model for me, bro. Didn't even, as I says, I look across the pond before I looked at Frank Bruno as a role model. I looked at my mum. As I said, for me.
Okay, Tyson versus Bruno, who is he supporting?
Tyson all day, every day, fam. Silly question.
But
Tyson all day, every day. And even when they were saying he was a rapist, I was still supporting him, because I don't believe he raped the woman. Rago. And I ain't taking back my talk. I don't believe he raped the woman. I swear to God.
So you set him up good and pop out.
I just think it was a setup, bro. They did the same thing to Tupac.
Yeah. Optics, man. It's funny. Optics. Somebody else was in trouble. But we're going. That's another story for another day. But here's another one, bro. I think they make disappointing. You're gonna make you happy. Next one is Patrick Vieira as a black hero. Okay,
I understand, but I just think they're just picking out black people. They're just saying, Patrick Vieira's black, we'll just use him as a black hero. Why?
Want to Rollcastle?
You understand?
Rollcastle is...
We're in England. This is England, you know. This is England. We're in England. We're born, Roger Brassard, born in England. So why are the English press picking out African French geezers as our role models? And we had, like my brethren just says, we had many black British people we could look up to. David Rocastle. I'll just use Arsenal. David Rocastle, Paul Davies, Michael Thomas. That's 3 black people who came through Arsenal's academy and won the league title. So why do I have to look at Patrick Vieira to be a role model when I've got Paul Davies
and they were out
David
before
Rocastle, and they was out before this geezer? Yo, you people need to stop this rubbish, man. Who's doing this? Is it white folks doing this, or is it black people doing this? Because I find it insultive. I find it really insultive, because I'm English. So why are you using French dudes, African dudes to be my heroes? I wasn't growing up thinking Patrick Vieira was my hero of mine.
Anthony Joshua,
you know, Patrick Vieira, bro. You're naming people who've turned their back on their own countries.
I'm playing for France.
I'm playing for France. Man ain't French.
George Weah. Now that's a different thing.
Bro, I watched this story up to yesterday. It was on television. I watched it again on Sky.
Deep, bro.
And they're talking, they showed you where he come from, bro.
Jeez.
And he never once said, I want to play for France, fam. He still played for Liberian. That's what I'm saying. That's the difference.
Him and his cousin Ray.
That's why I rate those. I rate the Didier Drogbas and the Carlo Touras. I rate them, fam, because they didn't come and play. They didn't come and play for France. And we got a chance to win the World Cup. They stayed black. They kept it African black, and that's what they're doing. So I rate them. So as much as I love Captain Invincible, don't get it twisted, Patrick. I love him, but to be my hero as a no. Sorry.
Okay, guys. So
sorry, I ain't having that.
We will construct our Black History. We'll build up a Black History Hero Month, guys.
I'd have Clarissa Shields over Anthony Joshua. See, I'm pulling out names that you don't even know, fam. You understand? Clarissa Shields, black woman, boxer, free weight champion, the 3 different weights. Clarissa.
But isn't the Irish girl the superstar anyway? But anyway, I'm not getting myself in trouble.
Katie Taylor, who lost the fight, but they gave it her anyway. This is what I'm talking about.
So definitely, as the fight expert, I'm like,
bro, I'm into all them things, man. And you know, as I says, Clarissa Shields, woman, American. You know, I'd use her as a role model before AJ. I'd use Muhammad Ali's daughters before AJ as a role model for blacks, Brev. You understand? Okay. Just being honest.
Come with 5. I'll come with 5. Next week's show, we'll come with 5 each, and we'll break this down, man. And we're going to 5, and we do that section. We put it out there for Black History Month and say, yo, Black heroes, you know what I'm saying? Black heroes. And we're going, and Black heroes is not because colour screen afterwards. And the thing is, these guys go colour screen, bro. What about my guy Ash? Arthur Ashe. Man like that, bro.
This is what I'm talking about, bro.
Back when I was born, bro, the man was winning things, bro.
This is what I'm saying, fam. Tiger Woods, bro. They pulled out Patrick Vieira. Why didn't they put Clyde Best? First black player who played for West Ham. Why didn't they pull him out? But you're pulling out Patrick Vieira. This is what I'm saying. This country's a joke thing, fam.
But anyway, we'll get to that, guys. Because for me, Tiger Woods has to be on there.
Tiger Woods has to be on there, fam. Come on.
He changed the game,
bro. Black people ain't supposed to be on golf courses, full stop, fam.
It's illegal for us to be on there.
It's illegal for us to be on there, but now, bro,
we're bringing the drinks.
We're the hottest thing out there, bro.
We're bringing drinks to is it the lemonade? We're bringing the lemonade to the the chief execs out there. That's what we're doing, bro. You know what I'm saying? We ain't doing nothing else. Trying to get a little job out there to put some money in our parents' pocket. But anyway, guys, we'll get into that anyway. So yeah, listen, guys, we got so much more shows ticking over. I'm trying to mash through this stuff anyway. So yeah. But we have to touch base about Champions League because there's absolutely madness results. I know people want to focus on Man United, and but to be honest, guys, we're looking wider. You know, I want to spread out the wider because Anti's there laughing, thinking why I want to go wider.
You know, they're afraid in it out. The Man United fans are afraid. Listen, Roger's a Man United fan. He doesn't want to hear it.
People are sick of talking.
I'm saying talking about Man U.
Ali out. I've said Ali out. All the listeners are fed up with me saying Ali out, bro. I've said it too often. But listen, right. We've got a problem rising up here, right, bro? What's going on with... Okay, let's go with the shock of the weekend. The shock of the thing, bro.
Oh,
yeah, bro.
I shot the sheriff,
and they
never shot the deputy.
Bro, them man are on 6 points now, bro.
Bro, did you watch the game? No. I watched the game, bro. It was one of those games, bro.
Nothing went in.
Real Madrid could play for the next month. They ain't scoring. The goalie had the game of his life. I would have bought that goalie for Man U after that performance, bro. Trust me, the goalkeeper had the game of his life. Madrid created chance after chance after chance. Just couldn't score. They only scored from a penalty.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
understand?
Yeah, it's one of them days.
Listen, salute to Sheriff. I salute every one of the players and the manager. Enough respect, because both of the goals were big goals. Weren't no flukes. Big goals, bro. Big goal. Santiago Bernabeu went there, did it, man. They
banged in 2 goals against Shakhtar Donetsk, bro.
Yeah, they've done Shakhtar as well, so it's not no joke. Don't think it's some joke. But you see,
if they win another game, you know, bro.
Virtually qualified. Bro. Because you know it's 11 points usually. 11 points in the Champions League, you're virtually in the group stage.
So they'll be on 9 points, yeah? So they'll be on 9 points, and that will put pressure on Inter. Yeah?
And Madrid.
But Inter now has to go now and bang them twice, bro.
Everybody has to beat Sheriff now. Sheriff are up there,
bro. That's
you know what I mean. But going back to it, it was just unfortunate. You know, I'm a Madrid fan, so I'm not going to look into it too heavily. You know, I'm not going to say Carlo out and all them things, but you know,
no, it's not that.
Because there's not even no excuse. Hazard was there. All of the big guns were there, bro. Everybody. You can't say it was like no B team thing. Nah, it was Sheriff. Enough respect. Enough respect. That's all I can say. Enough respect. Great performance. Great result.
Okay, so we got a problem here because I'm sure Liverpool is like paying the opposition to forfeit the game because in fact Benfica versus Liverpool 5-1 to Liverpool.
Porto, you mean?
Yeah, I should have paid off the goalkeeper.
If you noticed though, Liverpool always rate Porto though. Have you noticed?
They mugged them off.
I'm sure they got mugged off last season as well. Was it last season? Somebody mugged off in Portuguese. But bro, I'm sure we was talking Porto very strong defensively. There was last year, so I never expected that. And you know things are bad if Robbie Firmino scoring twice. You know things are bad, bro. Because I don't rate him. He ain't Brazilian.
I saw the goalkeeper there, bro. I saw the goalkeeper literally looked at the ball, go across the area to a man and
yeah, joke thing for him. Who knows? Who knows what's going on down there?
Marcus went in here to defend himself. You know what I mean? So
we'll just skip over Liverpool louder.
Okay, your cousins at Chelsea, your London cousins, they thought they could go and boss off.
Do you know what? I'm a bit surprised with Chelsea. I don't know what's going on, but I was reading a thing on my Instagram and
you're getting scared in Chelsea, you know.
Conte said the problem with Chelsea
they're not using
Lukaku. They haven't found out how to get the best out of Lukaku, and that's the problem. Because if you look at the Man City game, he didn't do nothing. He didn't really do anything. They're not. Whereas when you watched Inter Milan last year, everything was coming through Lukaku.
But the thing is, he wasn't isolated when he was at Inter. He always had Martinez literally off his shoulders.
Yeah, because they played the two. Whereas, but Chelsea
Inter's playing
as a one, and that's where the problem is.
And everybody comes in late, so he can't flick, turn, and go. You know what I'm saying? He hasn't got a runner, you know what I'm saying, to go off, to hold off, and then as the runner goes past, he just puts that ball through. He has no one that close to him. So I think that's a bit of a problem there they got there still, yeah. And also, bro, Kante's not there. Sorry, you know what I mean? When you haven't got Kante in midfield, you know what I mean? As far as I'm concerned, you know what I mean? You ain't got much of a chance. What is it there, bro? If there's okay, that post, yeah, with Kante, yep. And so for me, it's not there. But it's the way it goes. Also, bro, another problem is Barca.
What's the problem? Well, listen, the whole of the universe knew Barca was a one-man team, and it's just been highlighted, and it took Messi out now. Barca are getting hammered left, right and centre. You know, one-man team, bro. This is what I used to say about Ala Madrid. You take out Ronaldo, we still got big ballers. We still coming to the stadium. Ronaldo's left, we're still winning leagues. Ronaldo's left, they're still winning Champions Leagues. What are going on at Barca? You are struggling. You'll be lucky to come out the group stages. Done told you from a long time. Done told you from a long time. You know, Ala Madrid.
Listen, and you got Atletico Madrid got lucky in Milan. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Our boy Chelsea, is it Chelsea? What's his name against Chelsea? The Chelsea, is it Chelsea? His name is Kessie. Oh, you say Kessie? Okay, CH innit?
But lads, you have to bear with Roger. You know, Roger can't get pronunciations right.
Yeah. I was a typical Jamaican.
Kessie.
Yeah, Kessie. He's
why do you say typical Jamaican? You think about typical Jamaican. Because
we got to pronounce our names wrong. You know what I mean?
Real yard man round here. You don't see me struggling. You don't see me struggling. Kingston 12 youth. You understand? You understand? Kenyatta Part. Arnett Garden, you see me? Big up all junglists and spanglers, Rima. Alright.
Yo, ready for a reading to drop there. Story.
Big up my Jamaican brother them, you understand? Riverton Massive. You know what I mean? Barton Park Crew.
Well, yeah, but they got Chelsea got sent off in it.
Kessie, I think it was a bit of it.
Soft one. It's that bit like Kamara. He's like,
soft.
You know what I mean?
Stepped on his foot and it got his second yellow or something like that.
It's proper like. I mean, Madrid, Atletico. What do you rate Simone as a manager?
I didn't rate him as a player. The brother. Oh, sorry. My bad. I got mixed up there. I thought you meant Simone and Zaghi. Sorry.
Okay.
Diego Simone. Yeah, good player. He was a solid midfielder. Nothing special. He's a
Mascherano a better version of Mascherano?
I don't think so. I think Mascherano was more athletic. Yeah, Mascherano used to get around the pitch, whereas Simeone didn't.
He's a dark arts man. He's a dark arts expert.
He didn't get round the pitch though, but he was good at what he did.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But he wasn't a flair player, so what you see, Atletico Madrid, they like him. He wasn't a flair player, but he was solid. And that's what Atletico Madrid are like. They're not a flair club. They don't play flair football, but they get the job done. Griezmann saved them, innit? Griezmann and Suarez,
in it, yeah, man. Yeah, the experienced Barcelona players that are not at Barcelona now. So
the racist Suarez, yeah, Liverpool's racist, yeah, man. I don't forget, you know, Marcus. I don't forget when the geezer refused to shake the black man's hand, you know. I don't forget.
Say sorry, you know.
Man forgave him and came back and says, come again, and he still disrespected him. I don't forget. I don't forget Liverpool FC when you gave your club players t-shirts to wear. I don't forget defending racism. So don't come and tell me nothing, fam, about Liverpool at racist. Here you are. Yeah, I said it.
Yeah, you said it out there, man. Listen, you got also the game. But listen, guys, I had training on Tuesday night, and I forgot it was raining, and PSG versus Man City was there. So obviously numbers were kind of low, and we know why numbers were low, because everybody was at home watching PSG versus Man City. Now, watching the game, bro. Talk to me about that game,
bro.
Man City basically never bought a striker.
It's one of those, you know. It's one of those games, you know. I think there's going to be games through this season where it's going to come back and bite Pep that he didn't go and buy a proper number 9. I'm not saying PSG was that game, because even if they had a Harry Kane on the pitch, Messi still would have went on with things. You know what I mean? So it's one of them. It's group stages, innit? As long as Man City qualify, they'll qualify. I've got no problem for them qualifying. PSG, they got internal. There's a lot of egos at PSG.
Bro,
from what I'm hearing,
you can't win the league with Verratti, Gay, and Herrera running around in midfield, bro.
You can. It's France, bro.
No, not league. Sorry, Champions League.
Oh, nah. I'm waiting for when PSG are going to unravel Sergio Ramos, bro. Sergio Ramos made his debut for PSG.
Bro, I think he's taking the bandages off his body, bro.
Bro, what is going on there? Everybody's played for PSG apart from Ramos, I think. So that's going to be interesting.
How he fits in.
Yeah. But I think...
But do you feel like with Donnarumma in goals, they look a bit more... You see, when he does that giant in goals, he's just a bit more...
Bro, I'm not going to say that they look more solid over Keylor Navas. No, I'm not. I'm just going to be real. I don't think they do. You know, I look at it like this. Keylor Navas is a serial Champions League winner. Serial. Donnarumma hasn't even... He probably played in that competition 2-3 times, if he's lucky. So, you know, but Donnarumma, Italian, won the thing with the Italians. But I'm not going to come out here and say that I think Donnarumma's a better goalie than Keylor Navas. No, I ain't.
Okay. All right.
He'll have to prove that over time.
Okay, cool. I get it.
Right about now, for me, Keylor Navas is the number 1 for me.
So you don't think that he's a Buffon in the making?
Yeah. I'm not saying he won't get there.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he won't get there. But I'll be honest with you. I mean, I remember when Buffon first came.
Well, Parma.
Yeah, I remember when Buffon first came, and you saw it straight away with Buffon that he was going to be a big goalie. Yeah. I've watched Donnarumma for a couple of seasons, and
he's kind of...
He's not the greatest. He's had a great season. I mean, he had a great championship with Italy, but he's not. I don't think he's the greatest keeper out there, to be quite honest. But we'll see. We'll see.
No, definitely. And Bruges gonna beat Leipzig. And Leipzig battered the team on the weekend 6-0.
Leipzig, I think. Again, gonna flatter it. They got to keep that winger. Man United are after him, aren't they? That winger, the number 7.
But I need to stop buying wingers. Freaking out, we need to buy freaking centre midfielder. You know what I'm saying about wingers?
You need to forget buying wingers. You need to get a manager, bro.
You know, work that one out, man. But now it's definitely interesting. Champions Leagues and Bayern Munich is doing Bayern Munich, bro. And Bayern Munich, bro. Now, this is the problem for me with Pep. Jadon Sancho, Sane, how the heck did he let them 2 players out?
What do you mean? How did Pep let them go?
Yeah.
What, Sancho from Man City?
Yeah.
Well, I've got my theories. as you know, Spanish people don't like us people with dark colours, dark skin. And Pep had a choice between Philip Foden and Jadon Sancho. And he made a choice, which he's entitled to. He chose Philip Foden. Sancho dipped. But Sancho shows you what kind of player he is. He went to a foreign country, speaking a foreign language, and he went out there and smashed it.
Yeah, man.
Absolutely smashed it.
And I do think he's going to smash it for Man United. I just think that...
I think he will, given time.
Given time, yeah.
You got to give him that time.
But the thing is, when you're with a manager... oh, goodness sake, I don't want to talk about Man United, guys. That led deep. But the reality show is that you get more to young people when you guide them. You see that Van Gaal is a good manager of no-namers.
Yeah.
Because he directs them. But the problem is he can't handle egos. That's why he can do good at Ajax when he gets his little clipboard out and he just, directs people exactly what they need to do. He's good at playing with young players. I saw him at Man United when he got rid of all the egos and just Rooney and he had all them young players in there. He could manage them, but he couldn't manage egos. Now, Solskjaer seems to be going down the route of, okay, right, Bruno, Ronaldo, just do your thing. Yeah, I mean, just do your thing. Go out there, do your thing. Pogba, just do your thing. You know what I mean? I'm gonna start you on the left, but just do your thing on the pitch. There's no like Sancho. I know Sancho's the most dangerous. Everyone talks about him on the right hand side. He's most dangerous on the left, cutting in and banging them shots in. If you watch the highlight reels of Sancho for Borussia Dortmund, he cuts in and bang every single time. I'm not saying he can't play on the right, but I do feel that. Here's a question to you, bro. The wingers today are different to our wingers back in our day. The wingers back, we don't cross. We don't cross.
On the opposite wings. It's all about, you're a left footer, so you're playing the right wing, and you're a right footer, so you're playing
what,
the
bro? What is that about? That's congesting the game.
It's all about that cutting in, and you know what I mean? And
go on, talk to them.
You know what it means, lads? It's just that coaching's been lazy. Because when we was growing up, we was told to be two-footed. So a man could play on the right wing. And he didn't have to cut in. He could go on the outside and put a cross in because he could use his left peg. Whereas I don't think that's promoted as much nowadays. When I was growing up, that's what it is, two-footed. We used to go training and all we're going to use today is your weak foot.
Yeah, man, I dropped once, you know what I mean?
Weak foot, that's what you can do. You can't use what foot are you, right-footed? All I want to see today is left foot then.
Yeah,
that's it. And I don't think that's promoted as much nowadays, personally. Could be wrong, but that's what I see.
100%, bro. It's definitely a problem. But yeah, man. So I think Sancho will come through for Man United. But
I hope he does. Yeah, because he's a good baller, man, and I don't want him to flop, to be honest.
Yeah, 100%. Listen, guys, we can't go into too much Prem stuff because time is going out on us now. Got the time on this thing, and I know what's going on because I want to include it on the show. But we have to talk about boxing because we've got the wild fight going on. That fight happening up very soon, and we've got
next weekend.
Event AJ. Has just happened.
The rematch.
AJ, I don't know what's going on with AJ. Anthony, right?
Let me start it.
You go. Yeah,
I'll start it because last week we came in and I told Roger, I said to Roger, what did I say to Roger?
Yeah.
AJ's crew have not looked out for AJ. Didn't I say this?
Yeah, you said that.
I said, listen, you cannot put AJ with a boxer. That geezer can box, fam. He's a boxer. He's got technique of a boxer. Now, we've seen AJ struggle against Andy Ruiz. Andy Ruiz, out of shape, very quick hands, out of shape, done AJ's dance. So why does Eddie Hearn think put him with Usyk? If I was AJ's manager, I would have said to AJ, listen, vacate the WBO belt, vacate it, allow it. Just let's forget Usyk right about now.
Let's just get the money
let's just deal with the money fight, the Tyson Fury fight. Let's get that over the line. So the WBO belt would have gone. So he would have still had the IBF and the WBA.
Yeah.
Tyson Fury's got the WBC. They're the most prestigious belts in the heavyweight division. Yeah. Them 3 belts there. So that's what really the WBO is just a novelty. That's the thing. So for me, AJ's team should have said, "Lau Usyk, forget that fight. That is not the fight for you because this geezer will done your dance. He can box. You can't." At the end of the day, Anthony Joshua is a bodybuilder who boxes. He's not a boxer. He's not a boxer. Usyk is a boxer. As I says, Clarissa Smith is a boxer. AJ is not a boxer. came into it late, and all the rest of it to keep out of trouble. Really, it was just a way of keeping out of trouble. Blah blah. So he hasn't had that from when he was a kid. Like Prince Nazim wanted to be a boxer. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he doesn't have that. So he don't have them skills, bro. As I used to love Lennox Lewis, as he say, I'm a pugilist. And that's what Usyk is, a pugilist. Like Lennox Lewis is a student of the sport. So like Tyson, like Mike Tyson, a student of the sport. Yeah. You understand? I'm not saying Anthony Joshua don't, watch all them over. I'm not saying that, but bro, he just doesn't got it. He hasn't got it.
And the thing is like I heard him commentating about things, and I said that, listen, the difference is that, Anthony Joshua's got a 13-year career, basically, because he never started till late. He's boxing, whatever, they're still here. And that fact you can't talk about, because as far as I'm concerned, he's made money from the thing. So so I'm being on the table, that's the way it is.
They've brought good fight. They've picked his fights for him well. Bro, but as I said, for me, Anthony Joshua, from I seen Usyk done that to him. Bro, I'm no expert, and you don't have to listen to me, but I'm just going to say this. AJ, forget Tyson Fury. Forget it. Because if Usyk can do that to you, Tyson Fury is a different boxer for a big man. For a big man man's at 20 stone throwing them punches. Usyk was at 15 stone throwing that from. When he fought AJ, he's 15 stone. Remember when my man's fighting Deontay Wilder, 17, 18 stone? Look at his hand speed. Look at his hand speed. Now you say Tyson Fury hasn't got no knockout power, fine, but he took down the most ferocious boxer in boxing history, made him look a chump, Deontay Wilder. Because if you can show me a boxer throughout the years who punches as hard as Deontay Wilder, I beg you tell me about him. Because people talk about Tyson, I think Deontay Wilder hits harder than Tyson did.
Well, I seen Wilder knock out a punch against that. What's that? Who's that? Is it the Brazilian fight?
No, the big geezer.
Yeah.
I know you're about. I can't remember his name.
He's not a journeyman, but he's been around a while.
I know you're about. He beat him before. I know you're talking about. He'll come to me in a minute.
And he was battering him, and then all of a sudden, one punch, man's like,
yeah.
It's a bit like George Foreman, isn't it? You know what I mean? Like George Foreman's spirit, where George Foreman's getting battered, and
he just got that big punch.
Big punch, and you can't deny the big punches, man. You know what I mean? Poor technique, but big punches,
Bro, Joshua just got done over, bro. He got done over, and I'm not one of those people who are going to sit here and think he's going to win the rematch. I think Usyk will finish him. He won't go 12 rounds this time. I think Usyk will finish him. Trust me.
I heard that Usyk...
Bro, in the championship rounds, bro.
The coach was saying, don't knock him out. Bro, that's no manners, bro.
The geezer says his coach told him to knock him out. He said, nah, I'm not going to knock him out today. I'm not going to knock him out. So that's what Usyk said to his coach. I'm not going to knock him out today. We don't need to knock him out. We'll just school him, and we'll take it anyway. I'm not going to knock him out this time. But I reckon the next time he's going for the KO. He's going for the KO. I don't think
if he I
think it's good night. I don't think he's going to have that Tyson Fury fight. I hope
his earning potential's gone down.
For the love of boxing, I hope they have the fight. For the boxing, just for boxing. But I can't see right about now, bro. I think Joshua. I don't even know if I think Joshua can beat Dillian White right now.
Bro, Dillian White's there dribbling right now, but because I saw some side videos. There's some side videos of Dillian White talking, because I got YouTube got, and he's like going. He's at the side and he's going. I don't know if you saw the video, but he's at the side. I'll find the video and send it to you. But it's funny because it's like there's a company on YouTube that literally gets like an iPhone footage on the side, and you got Dillian White going. He's shocked. Right, got the AJ is he's like turning around. His response next to the side was like, "He got schooled, man. Like, you can't like." He was shocked. AJ's allowed the guy to bully. He said he had to go in there and rough him up, man. And he felt sorry for him,
They saw that Derek Chisora fought Usyk, and for 3 rounds, Chisora put it on Usyk. And in them 3 rounds, if Anthony Joshua wanted to see how to beat Usyk, he should have watched that fight and seen what Derek Chisora did to Usyk for those 3 rounds. For those 3 rounds, you thought, But don't get me wrong, Usyk came out of it, did what he had to do and came out of it. But as I says, bro, nah. Joshua, for me, I don't have confidence in Joshua's boxing skills and stuff. I don't have that confidence, bro. I don't have confidence in his chin. Because if you look in the 12th round, the only person who looked like he was going to go and hit the floor was Joshua. Because the championship rounds, and even the commentary, Roy Jones was commentating, and he says he's a bit baffled to the fact that Joshua came in as the heavier man, but my man still looks the fittest.
Wow.
Usyk still looked the fitter out the two. He came in at 15 and change. Joshua came in at 17 and change.
Yeah.
So really, Joshua was supposed to be bullying him, imposing, punch his arms, do what I mean. I don't know what game. This is what I'm saying, bro. I don't know what plan or what Joshua was thinking that he was doing to beat this man. I just think his cornermen need to, what you weren't telling him nothing.
Okay, so should he do the rematch?
Me personally, nah, bruv.
Keep well away.
He's only doing the rematch because he wants the Tyson Fury fight, so he has to get his belts back. Because remember, AJ can't come to the I heard him talk, I'll still fight AJ, I'll still fight Tyson, I'll still fight Wilder. They don't want to fight you when you're bringing nothing to the dance.
Bro, you're bringing nothing, bro.
You're bringing nothing to the dance, fam, so why do I want to fight you?
Yo, Wilder, and the thing is, the problem is Wilder and Fury's fight now becomes the setup for the Usyk fight, bro.
Listen, let me tell you something now. That fight is a serious fight now. It's the levels has gone up. Because AJ's lost now. Tyson Fury, because I think
if Fury wins it, bro, his ratings is gonna skyrocket, bro.
But you know what? I can't see Fury fighting Usyk. I can't see it, bro, because Tyson Fury ain't no fool. He ain't no fool. I'm not saying he can't beat him, but it's going to be a better fight because Usyk can box, bro. He's a boxer, bro. He's not just a brawler, he's a boxer.
So you wouldn't say Fury can box?
Yeah, but Fury can box.
Yeah.
Fury's a boxer, bro.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. And I'm saying this, if Usyk did that to Joshua, I believe Fury would do that to Joshua.
Yeah, all that, bro. And do it from a heavier weight.
Yeah, do it from a heavy, right. And
a longer reach.
Longer reach, heavier weight. So he's going to be, you can't look at what Tyson Fury done to Deontay Wilder.
Imagine, bro, Wilder and AJ fighting next year for nothing.
I know, just a dead fight. Just a dead fight. No belts on the line. They're just fighting.
That's potentially gonna happen.
Yeah, exactly. It could be just a dead fight.
A 20 million fight instead of a 200 million.
I don't think it's a 20 million fight, bro. Got nothing on the line. There's nothing riding on it. But I tell you this, I've just got this sneaking feeling. I hope and the reason I don't want Deontay Wilder to win is because of how he carried on at the last defeat. But I've got a feeling. I've just got a feeling he's gonna do it. Wilder might pull something out of the bag.
He needs to do 2 of them punches and fight Fury. It just depends on Fury, how he's kept himself in shape over this period. It's been a tough period. He's kept himself in shape, but it's been a tough period for everybody.
The thing about Fury, the difference of Fury, AJ, Wilder, my man doesn't know what it's like to lose. He's still 0 defeats. Wilder's got 1, AJ's got 2, Fury's got none. And that's the difference. Only Usyk out there now.
Yeah, it's Usyk. Yeah.
As the only unbeaten fighter.
Gee whiz.
So it's a mad thing. So I just don't think. I just don't think AJ's got it in him to beat Usyk personally.
Was Usyk the one who basically retired Bellew? Yeah. He just named him up and he was about it.
Yeah. Took the mic. And again, he showed you what a great boxer he was, because that's how he dismantled Bellew. This boxed him, showed him this is boxing skills, bro. If you're coming in with me, you gotta have some skills, bro.
Bro, them Eastern Europeans are just. It's like, bro, it's like they go to the gym at the age of 8 and says, you're going to be the heavyweight champion.
What people need to remember, Usyk won the gold medal at the same Olympics as Joshua, just at a different weight. And when people talk the truth, if the truth be known, AJ shouldn't even won the gold medal. If you go back and watch the Olympics, he shouldn't have won the medal. Facts.
Was he just
because he was in England.
England, yeah.
He was in England. Heavyweight carries more clout in it. Real talk. Real talk.
Okay, guys, you know, you hear it here on Affinity Extra. We're here keeping it real with talk with Black, and we could expand on things, but I'm going to be getting a bit more disciplined with time, because I know the people that listen on the station, they listen to it for an hour, so they would have been coming out to this now, so we're going to be disciplined with this anyway. So yeah, but it's actually good to touch base about a bit of boxing. So Anthony, let's get defined lines now. You thought AJ will win, and he didn't win, but he did say.
I didn't think AJ win. I never thought AJ would win. I told you. I told you Usyk is winning this fight.
I need to get a sample of what you said. You know,
go and look at it.
Yeah.
I'm sure. I never said I want AJ to win. Because I want the fight with Tyson Fury.
Yeah.
But Dean will tell you. Yeah. Even Dean before the fight says, bro, if I was a betting man, I'd tell you to put £25 on Usyk.
Bro. Man would have
won, bro. I'm telling you,
buying the PlayStation after that, bro.
Telling you, I don't rate Anthony Joshua as a boxer, bro. I don't. He's just a bodybuilder. Got a great physique, and he can bang with it. But he's not a boxer. He's not a boxer. I
went in the gym on one day, and I said to Mikey, obviously he's bigger than me. I says, listen, let's go for a sparring match. I'll beat you. I says, what do you mean? I'm a stone lighter than you. Come, I'm quicker. He just laughed at me. I cannot box. I'll tell you that straight, man. I have got no boxing blood fighting. I can't. You know our friend Kieran, man. You remember our friend Kieran? She just kickboxing. You said you trained with her before, innit? Yeah. So Kieran, now I was doing some training with her. Yeah, and then we did like the medicine ball thing, and you know what I mean, and get the core going, and then you're meant to punch each other's stomach, innit?
Yeah.
And obviously, I've been trained not to hit girls, so I can't even hit her properly. I'm like, I can't do it. You know what I mean?
You can't bring yourself to punch with no pressure.
Listen, man, trust me, Kieran punched me. I was like,
yeah, man.
He's like,
real talk, fam.
You know what we say? So no, but boxing, you got to be switched on with them things, man. Yeah.
This is what I'm saying, fam. That's why I mentioned Clarissa Shields, because Clarissa Shields, great fight, great boxer. And the reason I mentioned Clarissa Shields, because they was talking about the old Jake Paul thing, and she said straight, bro, I'll punch Jake Paul. If Jake Paul wants to fight me, we can do it. But Jake Paul's not going to want to do that, because nobody wants to be beat by a woman, because she would beat him. She says, I'm a proper boxer. Don't get this thing twisted. I'm a boxer. No disrespect to T. Woodley. You know.
Yo, them girls are tough, man. Quick question, bro. Joyce, what do you reckon? Joyce.
Joyce?
Yeah.
Again.
He's another Joshua.
Again, British may be good, but I don't know if he's got the step up level.
Okay.
I don't know if he's got that level. He fought that Dubois.
Yeah, Dubois. Yeah. He's the one. Is it Dubois that got beaten by Wilder? Wilder knocked him out. Is it Dubois?
No. Dubois hasn't fought. Dubois hasn't got into that category yet. They're not in that level. But I know the man's name is on my tongue. You know, you're talking about. You know. The beast. He fought him twice.
Yeah.
He fought him twice, Wilder, and Wilder was losing twice in both fights. He was losing, and he came back and knocked him out. That's
Wilder. But yeah, Joyce. So you don't.
Joyce again. I'm not saying he's not. I just haven't seen him at that level yet. I'd like to see him at a different.
Yeah. He's going a long way.
Better quality of fighters. That's when you'll be able to see.
You know what made me laugh?
Put him in with Dillian White. Let's see how he gets on. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
But you know what made me laugh is when you see Klitschko in the corner, you know, bro. Yeah. Klitschko's like this. Yeah, man.
Klitschko's grinning, all of them grinning. Yeah, man.
Bro. Come to your town.
A Ukrainian come back and took back the belts.
Yeah, I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying,
yeah,
fam.
I bet I wouldn't be surprised if he bankrolled his.
Wouldn't surprise me, bro. Wouldn't surprise me at all.
But this is the thing is, do our community? You see, this is what I want our community to do. Just anti-Joshua now, invest in the next boxers to come through. You know what I'm saying?
To be fair, he does, because he does. He's got Okoli. He's under his stable.
Okay.
So he does.
He's got a little stable going on.
He's doing that.
My cousin trains at his gym.
He's promoting that. He's got. Lewis Okoli's a WBO cruiserweight champion now.
Okay, cool.
He's the truth right now. It'd be interesting because Coley is the same weight as Usyk used to be. Because Usyk used to be the cruiserweight champion. He was the unified cruiserweight champion. So he left that after he beat Bellew and stepped up to the heavyweight.
So Coley
he became the WBO's mandatory challenger. That's where AJ. So at the beginning they were saying AJ can either take the fight with Usyk or Louder belt.
But
Now me, I was saying Louder belt, fam. Usyk, you don't want none of that smoke. But Barry Hearn and all those money grabbers thought about the money. Telling AJ he's better than he really is. Nah, you ain't ready for Usyk, bro. Sorry, and I love my black. You know me already, bro. I don't have to talk my credentials and blackness. But I love my black brother. But bro, you're not ready for Usyk, bro. Trust me, you're not ready for him. You're not ready for Usyk, AJ.
Bro, man need to watch some Creed, bro. understand them levels for them over there, bro. The next level, man. But listen, guys, we're here at the station. We're here celebrating black people. We're Black History Month, and we will bring 5. I will bring 5.
We're bringing 10.
You're bringing 10 people.
10 heroes that we feel should be used to represent us. Not blinking Patrick Vieira. Thierry Henry, some French dudes. Come on, bro.
Biles.
Taking the mick, fam. Sean Wright Phillips, you know.
Mark Lewis Francis.
No, hold on. Sean Wright Phillips before Marcus Rashford. Are you taking the mick? Marcus Rashford's a national hero, bro.
And he got Mark Lewis Francis.
No, hold on. What has Sean Wright Phillips done? No, seriously. For them to say Sean Wright Phillips, though.
He scored a couple of goals against Man United in the derby, bro.
So?
He started the revolution at Man City.
Starting a revolution at Man City, nothing, bro.
But you got
that hero. He's not no hero of mine.
But Mark Lewis Francis, and you got Linford Christie. Who did we look up as a black boy that coming through?
Has to be Linford, bro.
Linford all day long.
Has to be Linford.
I mean, you got John Regis underneath him.
You got John Regis. We had Dwayne Chambers.
Colin Jackson. Okay, sorry.
Nah, don't get me wrong. Colin Jackson.
Yeah, he was a what? Yeah, he was good. What about Chris?
Great athlete.
I heard he got a post of Chris Akabusi on the wall or something, innit?
Chris Akabusi, the West Ham fan. The legend is, again, bro, nah.
He's West Ham.
The only one I would have used out of all those athletes who you talked about, just Darren Campbell.
Okay.
Darren Campbell, because he was the sprint coach. He was used, I'm sure he used, some footballers used him to get faster.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
So I'd use Darren Campbell. He was good. Again, Darren Campbell, you know, why didn't you use him? Sean, you've gone to Sean. I'd love to write to the BBC and please tell me why you use Sean Wright Phillips. Why do you think Sean Wright Phillips should be one of our black heroes? Why?
Because I haven't got a black person editing that section, obviously. Because I would have seen.
Give me a job, BBC. Give me a job. I'll do that for you. You know, bro. Every year, I could give you. Every year could be a Black History Month. No, just October. Every month can be Black History Month.
Let me list you about black, and I explain to you why.
And explain to you why. You know, we need to stop this thing, bro. We need to just giving us a token month. A month.
All right.
One month. Nah, man.
Guys, we'll do this experiment because we've done the best black team of all time. So we've done that one still, yeah. So we did. So we still need to revisit that actually. Yeah, we need to look at that, and we need to do probably a Premier League. A Premier League
or Black 11. That's a good point. That is, Raj.
Maybe this. So we'll get into that, guys. Because I know that was last season. We do this season. We look at breaking down and going through each defensive position, and we get to one, get every man in, and we get that one out of the way.
Can I ask a question then? I want to put this out to the viewers. Do you think, right, England football, Gareth Southgate, if the team is comprised of 8 black players, do you think they should play them? Because I think England get told not to play too many non-black players. But I think if you're good enough, like Saka, all them players, you could feel that all 11
black from goalkeeper.
10, apart from the goalkeeper, because I don't think we've got any black goalies from England.
You still need Maguire in there, bro.
From England. Bro, Harry Maguire is a £40 million defender at best. I'm just saying that. Yeah, is Harry Maguire as good as Ben White? That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, but White is White. Yeah, I'm saying.
Didn't you see how Ben White had Harry Class A in his pocket? I just wanted you to know that, Tottenham fans. Talk to me, Spuds. Did Ben White have Harry Kane in his pocket?
Well, we didn't do a weekend Premiership review because Anthony's.
See, nobody wants to see. I'll tell you what. Viewers,
we can finish off on this, guys.
I'm going to be honest with you, viewers. You see, on this group here, there's Roger, Man United fan. We got Skipper, another Man United fan. We got Mello, another Man United fan. So that's 3 Man United fans. We got Marcus, who's a bin dipper, Scouser, and myself as a gooner. Now, you see, at the beginning of the season, Premiership, when Arsenal didn't know points, everybody wanted to do Premiership. Now, Now that Bruno's got a football in orbit and stuff like that, nobody wants to talk about it. Nobody wants to talk about it. You know what I mean? All I'm saying is this.
But Arsenal did do a good job in the first half.
Bro, we made a team, There's only one team in North London. Always has been, always will be, and they wear red and white. We can argue to the cows come home, Tottenham fans. All I'm going to say to you is this. Come back and talk to me when you've won a trophy. Yeah? Because your last trophy is 2008. It's 2021 now. 2021. I don't want to hear your rubbish, man. Bad. What is it? The tide's turned in North London.
Yeah, ain't no turn, it's turning back right about now, bro.
It's always been. And like my brethren said to me the other day, you're not even from North London. That makes it even worse. We came from Woolwich. We came to North London and we took over.
The immigrants, bro.
Yeah, we took over. We said, "Bon Tottenham, this is your end. We're gonna come and take over. We'll bring trophies here. We'll win league titles. We'll go unbeaten through seasons. We'll do that. We'll big up North London because Tottenham ain't doing nothing. Great stadium. It's not about great stadiums though. If you got nothing to show off in there, is it,
bro? Let's keep it real, man.
You know what I mean?
Listen, guys, man. Anthony closed us off in prayer today about Arsenal.
Lord,
as a benediction.
Lord, we just give thanks. We praise your holy name. We put every football club under your powers, Lord God. Let your will be done. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Yo, let God's will be done. You know what I'm saying? And
God's a gooner.
Listen, I'm not going to say much about Man United when it comes to God.
Hold on. But we should have touched on to the Premiership this week. Everton.
Oh, no. It's good, guys. It's going to be a title. It's going to be a title weekend. I think, don't forget, we got International Week next week. So we can clean everything up about the Premiership. We can almost do...
Next week we're going to tackle...
Is it next week? Is it next week?
I don't know. But is Gareth Southgate just picking brethrens? Or is he picking players on form? I think he's picking brethrens. Because if he was picking players on form, Harry Kane would not be in the England squad. Because he's done nothing in the Premiership, scored nothing. Bruv, Harry Kane can score a hat-trick in the Conference Europa League. Come on, bruv. That's what standards is that? Bruv, he's done nothing in the Premiership. He's done nothing. So why is he in the England squad? That's the question I'm asking. Why is Harry Kane in the current England squad? He's done nothing. He scored no goals. You pick players on form. And as I says, why isn't Kamara Gray in the England squad? But Jadon Sancho's in there. What's he done at Man United? Nothing. But Kamara Gray's pulling up trees down Everton. Why isn't he being rewarded for an England call-up? Stop picking mates, bruv. Start picking people on form. That's what needs to be done. Stop picking brethrens. Because Harry Kane has done nothing to warrant his England place right about now. He hasn't. Sorry.
Eek. Absolutely eek. But listen up, guys. We're here to close off the show. And just let the grass off. You know what I mean? And he said what he had to say anyway. Still, yeah. But listen, guys. This is Roger here on the Affinity Extra. We're here to celebrate gospel music of Black origin. We're here to talk about black sports people, and we're gonna become myself and my colleague here, Auntie. We're gonna come with the 5. We're gonna come with Black Heroes next week, and we do a little separate it as a video. We go through different imagery and put like a nice. I'll put together like an imagery thing for it and say, yo, top 10 black influencers, and said and at BBC and say at them on the system and says this is
what black people are talking about.
This is the real inspiration for black people.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Marcus Rashford and them, Raheem Sterling's and that.
Well,
Patrick Vieira, you know. Thierry Henry. No, I can. You know what? I can take Vieira. I can take Henry. But Sean Wright Phillips, nah, you're going too far.
Yeah, man. Ian Wright might get.
Wrighty's got in there because of Wrighty. But Sean Wright Phillips, nah, bro. That's just a joke. That is, bro.
So
that is a joke. Sean Wright Phillips is in there before Lennox Lewis. He's in there before Marcus Rashford. All these kind of people. Sean Wright Phillips. For what? I'd have Rio Ferdinand in there before Sean Wright Phillips, fam.
Bro, for real?
And let me just go, talking about...
Viv Anderson?
Viv Anderson. First English, geezer to play for the England team. This is what I'm saying. These are the things who are supposed to be put up as heroes because they were the first. They were the pioneers. Viv Anderson was a pioneer, the first black man to be capped by England. Viv Anderson. These are the players, bro. But you're putting Sean Wright Phillips. What did Sean Wright Phillips do before Viv Anderson? Please tell me at the BBC. Please tell me.
Jesus, man. Boy, all right, we're going to get into this next week, guys. Go watch this now still, yeah? And you know what? I might pose that to the other guys to put their 5 in as well.
I'm not sure about Melo. It's going to be on Manchester.
Paul Leeds. Paul Leeds, Paul Maguire. What else are we put in there? Paul Parker.
And Jemba.
And Clemberson. You'll say Ryan Giggs in it. Is it yo?
Yeah, Giggs has to be in there as well. Giggs is a black man. That's right, bro. You get me? Sean Wright Phillips before Ryan Giggs? Nah. All
right, guys. We're gonna do a terribly extended show, man. But listen, guys, enough love. This is Roger over now. This is how we do it, man. We're a bit junglist massive. This is how we go.
Visit us for updates and shows at affinityextra.co.uk.